Down the leg side it goes for a wide. 4 welcome runs. Wide and 4. Umpire signaling. Very vigilant is our umpire. Qualified to be doing bigger games. Coming out straight away, punching, using good use of the feet. Exciting to watch whenever a batsman comes out. Lovely footwork. Again coming out looking for a quick single. Living dangerously are two, but responding well. Amok Shetty has got long legs. Makes it to the other side. Good intent from the batter. It's always a single for the asking in the deep. Smart thinking from Yuvraj. He's kept his good fielder there. One wideish mid-on, Arjun Nair. The Super Kings in the last game were falling short of runs. And this time square cutting it. It's going to be a boundary. Freeing his arms and square cutting it for a lovely boundary to the point. Square of the wicket. 4 runs. Handsome shot.
That was calculated. It was playing through the gaps.
You got to find the gaps if you got to get the runs.
Jai Shri Ram.
Welcome, Rohit. Coach.
That was nicely played for a single. End of the over.
Rohit has been coaching these wards. He has seen them bat and bowl. What are your thoughts, Rohit? End of another over. So power play is gone. 25 on the board with 2 wickets. Both the openers are in the dugout. Mukhtiar Hassan will be the bowler from the Stonal end. And now the field is spread. You got a deep third man, a fine leg, a deep backward square leg, deep cover, short mid-off, or rather short extra cover, backward point, and Hassan is the bowler. Getting the inner edge of the bat, the ball keeping low from the Stonal end. If you notice, it happened when Vaibhav also was bowling. So batsmen need to alter their batting, probably keeping their back lift a little low.
Yes, Brian said, as you said, the ball is keeping low.
Well played there by Amok Shetty as he goes to the back foot and he plays it down to deep backward point. He's going to take 2 runs.
That was nice running.
Nice looking shot over there. Very stylishly played there by Shetty. Vaibhav had to run a lot from that position.
Batsman knew as soon as he played the ball, he had two.
Good smart batting. And this time over the top. 1, 2, 3 bounces and over the rope for a boundary. Did not time it that well, Parthaban.
Yes, sir, it seems to look that ball hit the top of the bat, but then batsman gets 4 runs for it.
More on the splice, you would say.
Yeah, exactly.
So interesting to know different parts of the bat. Splice is one part of the cricket bat,
Yes, sir.
which has got shoulders. The cricket bat has got a spine, and it's got the plump, it's got the sweet spot, it's got the toe end, the handle, the top hand, the bottom hand. Wonderful parts of a cricket bat.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Well played. And if I may add, you have the outer edge, the inner edge. And you can describe it in many ways. If you love your cricket, you know your cricket bat too.
Yes, I do know, sir, but not as much as you, sir.
We're all students of the game, Parthipan.
No,
It's
you're
not
a-
about me.
You are a bat engineer, sir.
Thank you for the compliment. The game moves on. And that's been beautifully hit, but not timed it as he wanted it.
Just thought the ball had reached the boundary, but there is a fielder in the deep.
Bending his back, there is Hassan Mukhtiar.
Yeah, that was an excellent ball. That was an excellent delivery.
Pretty sedate start there for the Warriors. And there is a bowling change from the gallery end. Arjun Nair will be bowling. Skipper Yuvraj adjusting his field. He wants his deep mid-on in place.
I think the Super Kings are trying to attack with the spinners.
They will be happy to keep the run rate down because they've learned initially the previous games. Guys have been going for their strokes. Well played there by Amok Shetty.
That was beautifully played.
Very stylish looking cricketer.
Yes, stylish indeed, sir, as you said.
Hallmark of a player is when you get into good positions and playing a shot, automatically your whole body gives you a good pose when you're playing a good cricket shot. Coming out and playing lovely use of the feet. Nice to watch. Some positive batting coming there from Krishav.
I think the Warriors have come with a clear intent.
Long way to go. Early days in the innings.
It's up in the air. Just falling short of the fielder.
Pushing with his bottom hand. Wanting to play the shot. Probably chip it over mid-wicket. Lucky for Krishav. He's still there. That's what cricket is all about. Faster through the air this time, going on the front foot and pushing it to long on for a single as they walk through the run.
Yes, sir. Brian, sir. Actually, whenever the batsmen's play towards the beat, it always looks really good.
Well, cricket is a wonderful game, Parthiban. If I were to tell you, it's one of those very tricky games that when you watch it on television and when you look at the game, it's very easy. You feel you can play this game, but you must realize that this game is not played like other games. This game is played side on and makes it tricky when you play.
Agreed, sir.
And that's been cracked. Wonderful fielding there, throwing himself at the ball.
That
And will result in only a single.
End of the over.
That was wonderful fielding. We got to know what he's had for lunch today, Parthiban.
Maybe a bucket biryani for sure.
Some frog soup. Anyways, that was wonderful to see. Throwing himself at the ball. Another over gone. In the meanwhile, we'll bring in the crafty Nathan DeMello to bowl his left arm spinners. Looks like the Super Kings are turning to their spinners. Nathan DeMello, experienced campaigner. Coming back to the question of playing this game.
Yes, sir.
If you notice, those of you listening, most of your games are played with your chest on, with your dominant hand having the racket, bat or whatever. Quick single, putting the pressure on the fielder.
That's a misfield.
And they take 2 runs, and this is the way you got to get your runs. It's like I always say, it is the contest between the bat and the ball. And you got a fielder there. You've got to put him on pressure. And this time, going for that square cut.
And that's out.
And that's a wicket there for Nathan DeMello. The Mangalorian getting the Mangalorian.
That's a super bowling, sir.
As happens to be, Amok Shetty was looking for runs and Nathan DeMello not giving too much air, keeping the ball a little above his helmet line. Ball pitching and Yuvraj taking a good reflex catch.
That was an excellent catch by the keeper, sir, as you said. Brilliantly taken.
And it is 3 down. And we are in the 7th over. It's not done yet. Plenty of batting to come.
And sir, what would be your approach at this present situation right now when you, if you had to go on bat?
I would take inspiration from the earlier matches where Prakhar Chaturvedi and Jay Jadav showed that if you stay at the wicket, you'll get your runs. And in a 20-over game, you don't need many batsmen actually to play. You have got to play sensible cricket.
Yes, sir.
Stay at the wicket, hit deep shots, and then open your shoulders probably in the last 6 or 7 overs. That's the way to go. Easier said than done, Parthiban. We are sitting in the pavilion and talking. Well played.
I beg your pardon, sir. I couldn't.
It's easier said than done, actually.
Yes, done, sir. That's
We always have theories and we can
Exactly,
talk
sir.
about all these ifs and buts.
because I always like to hear the experienced candidate when they talk to me, so that even I get to learn from them.
This ball from Nathan, bowled beautifully, not giving anything away. So the bottom line is, you got to forget about what has happened, concentrate on the next ball. Well tossed up delivery there. Is it going to bisect two fielders? Good running in there from deep wideish mid on to stop a certain boundary. So two more runs to the total. This time cracking it, but straight to a fielder. This ground is pretty tricky.
Yes, sir. I have a question for you. What is the predicted score?
Are you on Crick Heroes?
I am, but then in your experience,
But the way they are going right now,
exactly.
they have to put a decent total on the board.
What would be the
They're
good
going at around 6 now, but I'm sure they're quite capable of scoring 180 at least. That would be a good total. And they've got the batsman to do it. It's a matter of staying at the wicket, and your shot selection has to be spot on. Looking for 2. Nice pick up there.
That was a nice throw. That was a nice throw by both.
Well played, coming out of this comfort zone and taking the ball on the half volley.
That was nice use of the feet.
Wonderful to watch.
Yes, sir. That's always wonderful to watch batsmen using his feet against the spinners.
Well played.
Played soft hands and a quick single.
So you keep rotating the strikes, and if you're getting 4 runs,
Yes, sir. I
taking
think
singles, and then you cut loose, open your shoulders for a ball or 2, and that'll give
singles
you
and doubles are very, very, very important as boundaries.
4 singles and a 6 will give you 10 runs, and if you get a boundary, that'll make it 8 runs. So that's the way to keep your run rate going, and they know it. The batsmen know it. Easier said than done. The Super Kings are bowling well.
Yes, sir.
Getting the edge this time. One more.
I think it was deliberately played. Nicely played, I think so.
Opening the face of the bat. And
Exactly, sir.
steering the ball. It's another stroke in cricket. You call it steering.
Yes,
Plenty
opening
of
the bat face.
plenty of options in cricket where you can play a number of shots. Unlike in baseball and golf, your shots are very limited. But if you're playing this game of cricket, you have plentiful shots to play.
Exactly, sir. You have varieties of shots, actually.
On the front foot, on the back foot. Defensive ball there from Nathan. Clever
was-
bowling.
He's an experienced candidate, bowling really well. right on the spot.
Shot one, cracked. Lot of running to do. And brilliant fielding again there in the deep.
Yeah, that was superb effort. Superb effort by the field over there.
Mithil living to the expectations of the fielding coach. Wonderful fielding there in the deep. Nathan bowls this time, coming out of the crease and playing it to deep square leg. He wanted to probably hit it over mid wicket, but then the intent was good.
Yes, exactly.
Execution.
He wanted to play a back shot, but mistimed it.
But good positive batting there from the Warriors. Hitting it on the top. That's a beautiful shot. A lot of running to do, and the fielder gives up this time. 4 runs coming. Ball rolling over the ropes.
This was way too far away from the fielder. That was struck really well.
Clever shot. Smart batting there from the batter.
Applied the shot.
The captain, Chedesai. This time chipping it, knowing fully well, probably trying to gauge the punch on the bat. So he played it not too hard, but guiding the ball one bounce to the fielder. Rocking onto the back foot and hitting it hard. Yes, that's the way to go. So they've got their singles and they've got their boundary. Good signs of things to come.
That's strategic timeout.
It's time for a short break. 9 overs gone, 56 for 3. And the projected score is around 125, but I would like them 56 for the loss of 3 wickets after 9. Plenty of batting still to come. We have the second power play also coming up.
Yep. Branson, I think the SSK team must be really happy with the performance.
True. But it's not done. A lot of cricket to come in this game.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
The Super Kings coach is very experienced. So are the Warriors. So batting, bowling, fielding is what everybody does once you learn to play the game. But at the end of the day, it is the battle of wits, how you play under the pressure, how you set up a target and defend it, or how you chase a total. Plenty of permutations and combinations to reach. It's a contest between the bat and ball. Makes this game very, very interesting, and that's what they train here for. And aspiring to play for the nation are many cricketers here at this academy. This is the 6th Cricket Academy at the Padukone Dravid Centre for Sports Excellence. This cricket 6th Premier League is played on this wonderful, well-maintained ground. Lovely turf wickets. To give you a little insight into the number of wickets we have here in this facility, we have more than around 40 wickets, which is inclusive of the indoor facility, the nursery matting, and the ground itself has got plentiful pitches for our boys to come and train. It's a vision of our mentor Rahul Dravid and Dean and Director Mr. Karthik Jashwant, who visualized that the boys must come, play, enjoy their game and take back good memories. And that's what We are all also, as coaches, very passionate to work here. Lovely ambience, good ground, and it's picture perfect for a good cricket match. And after the break, it's going to be Nathan on top of his bowling mark from the gallery end. He will be bowling to skipper. And off the back foot, he goes and punches it.
Yes, sir. I agreed with you. Nothing short of and world-class facilities like this.
Always a pleasure. Wake up in the morning to come here to the grounds.
I'm pretty sure that the groundsmen have done an excellent job.
Lovely facilities. Nothing to complain about. The sun going behind the clouds for the first time today.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And that's been cracked hard. Extra cover drive, 4 runs. Beautiful shot there. Positive batting there from Krishav.
That was hit hard, sir. That was hit hard.
Went like a tracer bullet. Like how Ravi Shastri says in his commentary. And it was hit. Nobody moved.
Yep.
Good comeback by the bowler, but cannot stop a single. That's good batting. It's so important to rotate the strike and get one of those big hits over the ropes, which will ensure a good, decent total. Plenty of batting to come for the Warriors. Outside the off stump.
That was a good comeback from the bowler.
We're at the halfway stage of the game. And 63 on the board. Opening the face of the bat and guiding the ball to deep backward point. Good throw coming from the deep. Will have to settle for a single. They've got the runs they wanted in this over.
I think, sir, strike rotation is very, very important as boundaries as well.
They are showing it now. They are rotating the strike. The last 2-3 overs have been very productive. They're really on the job with the able leadership of their captain Jay Desai at the crease. He would not want his players to do anything stupid.
That was well bowled.
This game also teaches you a lot of other things like leadership and how to and that was beautifully hit right from the middle of the bat for a single. It's not only batting, bowling and fielding. The many takeaways from this game you learn.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And there he goes for the big one. Is it going over the top? And yes, it is. It is a 6 over midwick square leg.
Yeah, just for a moment I thought a fielder had in his hand, but then that's a 6.
Probably the wind took the ball away.
Maybe with the wind, sir.
It wasn't very timed the way he wanted it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
but 6 nevertheless.
Is always a 6.
Coming onto the front foot again. It's nice to see how Krishav is moving his feet, making the bowler guess where he's got to pitch the ball. He comes out again. This time misses it totally. Lot of running for Nathan to do. He stops it. Will they come back for the another run? No.
This time
Beating.
batsman gets very, very lucky enough to get an inside edge.
Good lines being bowled by Nathan. And there he gets it. Finally, he middles that one. He got it the way he wanted it. 2 runs nevertheless. Good sign of things to come from Krishav. So one more over gone. 75 on the board. 11 overs have been bowled. And another 9 overs to go. And if they go at around 10 runs to 12 runs and over, be a very good total for the Super Kings to play to. 75 after 11. Nitin the bowler from the gallery end. Dropping his wrist there. Ball is coming onto the bat nicely from this end, if you notice.
Yeah.
So more of the runs when you're going for the strokes.
Exactly, sir.
Good side to bat on if you want your runs.
That was played really well with soft hands.
So 4 singles and a big hit will ensure a good run rate at the end. And this hit beautifully, and
that's a
it's
6.
crashed into the metalwork for a 6.
That was nicely struck.
Pleasure to watch that shot.
Exactly, sir. That's all. It looks good when batsman starts to play with the V over the fielder.
I've watched Krish last year, and there's been some tremendous improvement in his batting. And he's meeting the ball so well and very courageously playing this year. It's a good sign.
He
And
had
it's
an opportunity to hit a boundary. Missed out on a good opportunity.
It's a good lesson for those of you training. Lots of areas to improve in your batting. And Krish is right now in good form. He goes again, goes big, and that's another 6. Consecutive 6. He's seeing the ball like a football as of now. Yes. What a shot. What a shot. Welcome runs for the Warriors.
That was a nice clean hit.
And some good words of advice from his skipper, who's in the non-strikers end. It's good to see leadership working there.
This is what happens when you spend your time in this crease.
And this one is pulled handsomely, looking for 2. But don't want to chance their arm against the arm of Mithul.
I think Brian said Krishav was actually looking very dangerously.
True. We'll let him do his scoring.
Yep.
Pleasure to watch him bat. Jay plays it excellently, ball off his hips. Good technique there. Sensible batting as of now from the Warriors. They're not doing anything untoward. They're building this partnership, which is very, very important in terms of the game. They got to keep this partnership going and set the platform for the batsmen coming down the line in the last few overs to open their shoulders, and probably if they make up their minds they can also get 200 plus.
Couple of partnership might put you upper hand.
The Sunday afternoon, nice to watch this game panning out. And this one's cracked and equally well fielded there.
That was hit hard. That was hit hard.
Nathan's hands are pretty safe. Good bowling so far. Keeping the batsman unquiet. This time beautifully hitting it. For
Watchfully played.
For a single. If you notice, the bat is swinging and the batsman is totally side on and he's playing that. So he has played it to backward of square.
Yes, sir, I can see that.
And that's how you graft your runs and build a good total.
Up in the air.
And take it. A little too ambitious, probably. But Krish has entertained us with a good knock, steadied the innings. He's got to walk back.
That was a good cameo by Krishav.
Certainly played a good innings. A much improved batsman. He's got to walk back, but will give him a lot of confidence in the future games coming up in this tournament.
He was looking dangerous.
And delightful at the same time with his good hitting. 2 lovely sixes back to back. And that will bring a new batsman to the crease. 91 for 4. Aryan KP, another experienced campaigner, will come to the crease. A very exciting batsman. And very experienced too at the same time. Jersey number.
Yes, sir. As you said, Brian, sir, he's a very exacting batsman.
Will he take the mantle forward? 91 on the board. This is the 13th over.
The Brian, sir, I've always seen that the left-handers look very, very elegant when they play.
Of course, if you go back to our days, we used to appreciate David Gower.
My favorite was Brian Lara, sir.
And of course, the great Brian Lara was also wonderful to watch. We used to follow him.
What about the big man, Matthew Hayden from Australia?
It's just blunt hitting. Cricket changed probably later on. Now you don't see that elegance.
That man was pretty huge.
As himself he was. But they've all entertained us and taught us a lot.
And sir, I had one more batsman. I think people must have forgotten him. Mr. Michael Bevan.
Michael Bevan.
Wow, what a batsman he was. A terrific finisher of the game. Maybe probably people might have seen Dhoni playing a lot, but you must watch Michael Bevan playing. One of the finest left-hander you could ever see.
And that is, it's so nice you came up with that, Parthiban. They're all trendsetters. They changed the game. They made batting, bowling, fielding They took it to the next level. And Michael Bevan is a name which you have brought up and brings back lots of memories watching the Australians.
Yeah, whenever I see all those left-handers, it makes me really exciting.
Nice to know that you're following this game so well.
How you do, sir?
Nice. It's a beautiful game, and in the meanwhile, it is Arjun Nair to continue. The word finisher is appropriate to this game in the T20 format. It takes a special kind of skill to play. Need somebody who can block as well as hit.
One batter can make a big difference, sir.
It's definitely the fact. So players playing here also have to realize they've got a lot to learn in this game as they progress in their careers. This is one of the platforms where they can try all that. Well played.
Batsman had his heart in his mouth for sure. That wasn't handled properly, but then he'll get one run for that.
Cricket doesn't stop here for the players who are playing this league. The bar has been set very high in the Big Bash, IPL, and many major tournaments all around the world. And this is the platform where they will learn how to negotiate a cricket ball as they're playing and training here at the academy. This has been beautifully played, elegantly played there by the left-hander. Straight to wideish mid-off. Vaibhav picks up and collects a nice flowing drive by the left-hander for a single.
That's one run over there.
So another over gone. .98 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Overs.
The power play, the second power play has been introduced. It's coming in the 14th, 15th over, and they have to bowl 2 consecutive overs. That means 2 fielders will be outside the circle. An opportunity for the batters to amass some runs, and the think tank of the Super Kings will definitely try to stop these 2 batters from going for the big hits. So it depends on where they're going to place their 2 fielders, and there is one who's a deep square leg, and the other fielder is a deep wideish mid-on or mid-wicket. And that's been cracked. Cracked for a boundary. One bounce for a 4. What a wonderful shot that.
That was bludgeoned. Ooh.
Bludgeoned outside at the extra cover boundary fence for 4. What a shot.
That went like a tracer bullet, sir, actually.
It was like a tracer bullet. 4 runs, 4 handsome runs coming there for the batter. And exciting power play now for those of you watching.
Now we have a debutant commentator, Mr. Rohit, next to me.
धन्यवाद पार्थिवन सर।
बोलो रोहित भाई, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हो गेम के बारे में?
जी बिल्कुल। मुख्तियार हसन काफ़ी समझदारी से बॉल करते हुए यहाँ पे अपनी उंगलियों का बहुत अच्छे से इस्तेमाल करते हुए। अब ऐसे बोल दो।
That got an outside edge. That's a boundary. That was, beg your pardon, that was deliberately played. That was 4 useful runs for the team. A swing and a miss. Went too hard at it. Another try and a miss.
पावर प्ले का पहला ओवर काफ़ी बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से निकालते हुए मुख्तियार हसन।
फिर भी एक 4 रन तो मिल गए बैटिंग टीम के लिए।
जी बिल्कुल।
शायद सॉरी 8 रन।
लेकिन जिस प्रकार मुख्तियार हसन और कप्तान यूवी ने फील्ड सेटिंग करके काफ़ी अनुभव का प्रदर्शन किया है यहाँ पे दोनों ने। आपको क्या लगता है पार्थिवन सर?
हर प्लेयर को एक एक्सपीरियंस होता है रोहित भाई, वो यहाँ पे उन लोग इस्तेमाल करने ही पड़ेगा यहाँ पे। हर प्लेयर को एक टैलेंट है। ये अच्छा मौका।
15 ओवर की समाप्ति पे 106 पे 4, 106, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जय देसाई भी काफ़ी अच्छे दिख रहे हैं।
अभी रोहित भाई और 5 ओवर बाकी है। यहाँ से बैटिंग टीम कितना स्कोर करेगा रोहित भाई, आप बताओ।
बल्लेबाजी के अनुभवों के हिसाब से जिस प्रकार आगे इनकी बैटिंग लाइनअप है उस हिसाब से 106 यहाँ से दिख रहा है। लेकिन जिस प्रकार
प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर 140 दिखाई दे रहा है, आपको क्या लगता है?
160।
बढ़िया। कवर्स के ऊपर खेलने की कोशिश, लेकिन बॉल मिस, सीधा कीपर के हाथ पे।
वैभव काफ़ी काबिल बॉलिंग करते हुए यहाँ पे। एक बार फिर से डॉट बॉल।
वैभव एक बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर है।
जी बिल्कुल, वो तो दिख ही रहा है आज। बहुत बहुत शानदार बॉलिंग यहाँ पे वैभव के द्वारा।
शानदार बॉलिंग रोड बाय। लाइन एंड लेंथ और पेस वेरिएशन भी हो रहा है यहाँ पे।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, बहुत अनुभव दिख रहा है इनकी बॉलिंग में। बहुत ही कम उम्र में जो अनुभव का प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, काबिल तारीफ है।
सीधा यॉर्कर। अभी कमेंट्री बॉक्स से अलविदा कहने टाइम आ गया मेरे को। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Parthiban. Thank you for entertaining us. This over has been a fine over there from Vaibhav. He's kept the batsman quiet, and that was pulling the batters back. And the umpires have called for a short break, a strategic timeout, and some drinks on the field as well.
Stocks last month.
Yes.
And that's a wide there. We are in the last half of this, last quarter of this innings. Hassan doing a good job so far. And gets the reward there. The ball hitting the splice, and that's another wicket there for the Super Kings. He pitches one shot. It's very nice to see Hassan Mukhtiar bend his back, put in the extra effort. And when you watch this extra effort, it's an inspiration to the other cricketers in the team. So far, the Super Kings have also fielded very well, throwing themselves at everything that has come to them. They've taken the catches, and the cricket has been very good from the Super Kings' point of going about their business. Another wonderful quick delivery, missing it totally there. That means suddenly Hassan has got inspired from nowhere, bending his back. I think he's now clocking around 130, 140. He would love to. It's so nice to see the Super Kings play this game. They've got all the departments covered. They've got the precious wickets along the way. And that's a magnificent shot. He was looking for it. And he gets it. It's still not done. A long way to go. That's clever batting there from Desai. And this time going horizontal, and that's another magnificent hit for a boundary at mid-wicket. It was a delight to watch that full swing of the bat, extending his arms, and looked more like a baseball shot. And it was. And nice to see the ball go over the ropes, and a boundary 10 runs coming. Good sign of getting a good, decent total.
17 ओवर की समाप्ति पे 121 पे 5, 3 ओवर का खेल बाकी यहाँ से,
और 5 प्लेयर अभी भी आना है.
और जिस प्रकार मीत पाटवा फॉर्म में है लास्ट मैच से, ब्रायन सर आपको क्या लगता है कितना स्कोर जा सकता है यहाँ से?
Exciting batsman, and even if they have lost the wickets, the Warriors, they've kept the runs coming in spite of some good bowling from the Kings. And with Mit Patwa and this side, the set batsman, we can expect a little fireworks which will do the team a little good, I suppose. Coming on to the back foot and punching it, running for Dumalo to do. Will they take two? The throw is not as accurate. He's holding his shoulder. They're very, very serious about their crickets. Both the teams, as much as the captain says, you can go out there and have fun. Deep down inside, it's a very, very interesting cricket match. This one played, asking Nathan to take the challenge, but the batsmen have crossed over.
बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से रन चुराए यहाँ पे जय देसाई ने. स्मार्ट क्रिकेट.
That's how the thinking should be when you're playing this game. He comes out and he hoiks that one, and that's one bounce for a boundary over the bowler. Welcome runs there for the Warriors. Mitt is on song now. And it's 127 for the loss of 5 wickets.
No.
Taking it, Arjun Nair doesn't miss. Keeping their best fielder there. Mitt has to walk back. That will bring Chinmay to the crease. An opportunity for him to show his talent here. Jay Desai will have some good words for the youngster. It's important to get to a 150. Straight away going for a hit. And that's been beautifully hit there. And a boundary there. Very tricky shot that. Chinmay, very positive, dangerous shot, but executed really well. And quickly, it's 131. 2 more overs to go. Can they get that 150 to 160? Would be a really good total. The experienced Jay Desai, the skipper, playing responsibly. The Warriors have not played bat cricket. They played good. They got out to some good bowling. The Kings kept the pressure on. They've done well to reach to 131. Another 30 runs would do them a lot of good. Both the teams sizing up each other. They know each other's games. Very controlled cricket from both the sides. Not easy to hit at the same time as they would have liked to. Vaibhav has bowled well. Hassan has bowled well. Nathan has bowled well. And this has been cracked. Beautiful shot, and nobody's moved there. That's a boundary. Lovely shot coming there from the stick of Desai. I have seen many shots being played, and this will go into my top 10. What a wonderful shot that was. All along the ground to the cover boundary fence for 4. And this time going big. Yes, he is. And that's a lovely 6 again. He's getting the runs. And he wants to be there in a big hurry to where he wants to be. And that's a hallmark of a good captain. And in the meanwhile, he has quickly And that's cracked. Cracked for a boundary again. Wonderful hitting from this high. And suddenly the bowling analysis has taken a U-turn. And 50 for Jay Desai along the way. A round of applause for him for a lovely innings played so far. He's got a lot of work to do still. It's not over. And that's been, again, beautifully hit. One bounce. Will it cross the rope? And it does. Another fantastic shot. Runs coming in a hurry. And Vaibhav is wondering now where he's got to pitch the ball. And Desai doing everything. Picking up the line so well. A delight to watch for those of you watching, a masterclass from the veteran. A slow one this time. Will give him a chance to go to the other side, and he will continue to bat. 150 up on the board for the Warriors. Healthy target. One more ball to go in this over. From the Stone Hill end. and trying another stroke the same way he went in the previous ball, where he got a boundary, and this time not to be. That will keep Jay Desai, the skipper, on strike. The last over to be sent down from the gallery end. Looks like it's going to be Mithul. Plenty of discussions, combinations, permutations. Way to keep the fielder. Jay Desai has been hitting the ball very well. It should have come probably a little more earlier in the innings. Never mind. Last over to go. So played looking for two, and they should get it. If they run, they got to run quickly. And that's good running. Clever thinking, smart cricket there from the batter. 2 runs. 5 more balls to go. To Nathan, and he takes it. End of a fine attempt there from Jay Desai, the skipper. He's got to walk back after playing a beautiful cameo there. He entertained us thoroughly, showed some real good leadership quality there. Played very responsibly to the delight of his coach and teammates, and has shown the way. They've come to a very, very good total. They're 152 for 7. Nice innings, well played, Jay Desai. It is a pleasure to watch him bat, and brings a new batsman to the crease. The hard-hitting Rishabh Thakur, for some reason, has dropped himself. Is coming into bat now. A powerful hitter of the cricket ball. And going for the shot straight away. A lot of running for Nathan to do as he goes. He mistimes it. Doesn't pick up cleanly. 2 runs to Thakur. And this has been hit 1 bounce. And Arjun will take it. And they will not try any heroics with this superb fielder, Arjun. He never drops anything that comes to him. He has inspired many cricketers in the academy. And this time going for and plumb in front is Thakur. He's got to walk back. Oh. Chinmay has to walk back, trying to play a reverse sweep. Found plumb in front. We still have 1 more ball to go. 155 on the board for the loss of 8 wickets. Arav will take the last ball sent down by Nidish. He's got 4 wickets. And right into the block hole. Will they take it? A direct hit. Not wanted. And could this be a difference? They've taken 2 runs. It happened early in the innings too. An unnecessary throw. So at the end of the innings, it is 157 for the loss of 8 wickets. The Super Kings need to get to 158, and they've got 20 overs to do it. A fine innings of a 50 plus from Jay Desai was the takeaway. He really played a very responsible innings. Two umpires walking back on the sunny afternoon, and they say the game will start in another.
Welcome to Bangalore, India's Silicon Valley, a city where tradition meets innovation and every corner is brimming with opportunities. At Ames Institute, we offer an enriching campus life where diversity thrives, creativity flourishes, and academic excellence is our hallmark. Ames Institute's Bangalore, empowering minds since 1994.
He has been here before. It'll be very interesting for those of you watching this game as to how this game will pan out. And it's time for the Super King openers to come in. In cricket, there is nothing very certain. Anything is a total. It all boils down to how the teams play their cricket, whether it is a big total, small total, half a total, full a total. You got to bowl 11 good balls to get the opposition out. You got to bat and bowl and field and keep the pressure, build the pressure, putting the batter under the pressure cooker is the order of the day. So that brings to the crease two of the finest openers, good batsmen. Yuvraj and Adarsh will be opening the batting. On top of his bowling mark is Gokhale from the Stoneham end. And the first ball going off the back foot and punching it to Chinmay, who picks up and throws. First runs for the Super Kings and will bring Adarsh to the crease. That means the left hand, right hand combination will be working and the minor adjustments will have to be done. Time and time they take the crossover. We're in for a good cricket match, I promise you. Both the teams are equally poised. They know each other's games. It might look fun on the outside, but inside, I think there is a battle going on between the two teams. Gokhale to bowl. He bowls short. Probably the sun and the eyes over there. A possible chance. Ball hitting the splice of the bat. The higher end of the bat. Lucky for Adarsh. 8. And he goes for that big one. Fielder there. Chinmay will pick it up. One more single. Ball not coming on to the bat as much as we think it would. From the Stonell end, when the Super Kings were bowling, the ball was keeping low. There would be a certain amount of wear and tear in the wicket. So batsmen have to watch out as the bat. Down the leg side, good take by wicket keeper. Cairo has been outstanding this tournament. He's been taking some very good catches and collections down the leg side. Shows the agility of the cricketer. Wicket keeping job is not an easy job. One of the main components of a team is the wicket keeper. And that's a cracking shot, and that is definitely a lovely shot. Delightful boundary to a extra cover for 4. Lovely, lovely shot there from Yuvraj, getting it from the middle of the bat. And Gokhale over pitching this time. It had all the ingredients of a perfect cover drive, and Yuvi did it in great style. Nice to watch. Lovely strokes being played here on this ground. Gokhale bowls, playing it off the hips. Smart batting there, knowing that the fine leg was up. And that will give 4 runs. Quick start for the Super Kings. Welcome, Rohit. Gokhale probably pitching it a little short. It's been pretty expensive so far. But he can make amends by probably going up a little bit, wicket to wicket. And that's been hit out, up and away into the compound of the Stonell School. And Yuvraj continues his form. And the Super Kings are already 17 on the board. And this is the power play. The way the batters have been batting shows you that they've been really working hard, and suddenly this ground is looking very small for them. It's quality cricket here at the 6th Academy CSC ground. This is the 6th Premier League. And Adarsh goes big, making batting look so easy. That's a 6 over the head. (23) on the board. And the way the batters have been batting gives you an indication of how cricket is played at the highest level, where our Indian team bowlers and batters are doing so well for the nation. It takes a good level of You got to throw yourselves at the ball if you want to win a game. And this time falling short of the fielder. One more catch going down begging. It happened in the first over. And now another one. Half a chance. Cannot blame the fielder because he's the better judge of that ball. Whether he can take it or no. But it would have been delightful if the catch was taken. And the game moves on. This one faster coming at the batsman from short of length. Good shoulders. Arvind Kumar is pretty quick off the wicket. This is the power play. And the score is 24 already. Yuvraj plays some real smart cricket. The youngster, very passionate about his game. And this time taking the tough edge, and that's a six. A six coming off the edge, a top edge. Aiming the ball to the extra cover, taking the edge and going to backward of point for a boundary. Six, in fact. Plenty of options for a batter here. Pretty eventful over that. And at the end of the second over, 32 is already on the board without losing a wicket. Pretty good start there for the Super Kings, chasing a total of 158. Gokhale will continue. And he goes for that shot. Well fielded there in the covers. Adarsh this time meddling the ball well. The Warriors hoping to take a wicket. Up and away it goes for a boundary. One bounce over the rope. Good swing of the bat. Looked more like a golf shot. Taking a free swing. Nice to watch the technique behind it. A lovely swing of the cricket bat in the hitting arc. Beautifully executed and a boundary at covers. Somehow Adarsh has been getting away from these half chances. Someone's got to throw themselves at the ball if they want to get a wicket. It's perfectly understandable. The sun in the eye, or probably the afternoon after lunch heat, not spurring the cricketers to throw themselves, is it? Oakley bowls on the back foot. Others looking for a run there from the non-striker. Shows how keen he wants to bat. UV sends him back. Says no. UV loves his batting. Day in and day out, he's at the academy practicing, even after sunset. Going on to the front foot, some good pick-up throw. Lovely fielding there. Terrific agility. End of the another over. One more ball to go in this third over. Coming out to play this shot, Adarsh. End of the over. 38 gone, 38 on the board. No wickets so far for the Warriors. They've got to do something. They've got to bowl 11 good deliveries. And this time over the fielder, pressing on that ball, playing it square. It takes special technique for that, to hit a fast bowler to backward point. Boundary for Yuvraj. And the wicket, the first one falling. Warriors have got a wicket, and suddenly the captain, who's been looking for a big fast start, has to walk back, skying a ball in the air, and taken well by Kumar of his own bowling. Lucky not to have dropped that. So one down, Super Kings. They would have loved to have at least another 2 or 3 initially. They look, suddenly their body language is looking better now. A sigh of relief for JD. A very cool customer. The captain. He will want to win this. The Super Kings have got plenty of batting to come. A lot of talented cricketers waiting in the dugout. It will take a good effort from the Warriors to stop the runs. The Super Kings did well today in the morning in all the departments. They fielded well. They threw themselves at the ball. They bowled well, good lines, and restricted the Warriors to score 157. And they need now 158 to take this game away and move on in the tournament. This is the 6th Premier League. Kumar on top of his bowling mark. And that was pretty wide, but there was a certain amount of ferocity in that ball. Pretty quick off the wicket. So Kumar is willing to bend his back for the cause of the team. They have to bowl good lines. This is a team effort. With good bowling, the fielders have to back their bowler. It's a good contest between the bat and the ball. An edge, one bounce. Playing behind the wicket is a sign that the bowler is really quick. Need to have a fielder in place over there. A deep backward point was the fielder.
I was measuring the size.
Into the block hole. So one more over gone. Successful over there. 45 for 1. Quick single. Ball lifting from short of length. Short pitch. Umpire taking a close look at it. Good ball there. Shows the kind of speed and bounce Kumar can get off the wicket. So, end of the power play. Now the field will spread. 46 for the loss of 1. 112 runs to get of 96. And a bowling change at the Stonil end. It's going to be Rishabh Thakur to bowl. And that's another wicket there. Precious wicket of Adarsh. Things have been very quiet, and suddenly the Warriors have pulled one into the kitty. The second wicket down for the Kings. So both the openers are back into their dugout. Is there a twist in the tail? Is Jay Desai smelling something? The Warriors have regrouped. They're talking to themselves. They don't have a very big total. So they've got to get everything right. Super Kings, a very powerful side. Boundary there. Sumit Patwa into the attack. It's a very, very interesting cricket match from here on. Two openers in the dugout. Well tossed up delivery. Straight to the fielder. Sometimes well played. These low totals make good cricket matches. And Aaron going for a square drive there, and he gets a boundary. Pretty attractive shots this young man plays. He's in the company of Arjun. They got to get runs. They have to get a total of 158. They're already 50 on the board. This time going square. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, wideish, long on, long off, deep extra cover. He's tossing the ball in the air, inviting the batsman to go big. But Arjun decides to play down and takes a quick single to go to the other side. And this time full toss. Slightly overdoing that. End of the over. Jay Desai, the captain, has to be very, very calculative because the Super Kings has been manned and coached by a very clever fox, Ashwin, who's kept his team intact and on the top of the table. Boundary there, simple short pitch outside the off stump, vacant area. Thanks for me also, yeah. Some. Nice sound of the ball on the willow. Feels good. A square cut there, and it's a boundary, much to the delight of the coach, Karthik Achapa, with his laptop there, doing the calculations, permutations and combinations. 4 runs, and that's what the Super Kings want. A boundary and a few runs every over to get closer to the total. Again pitching it short, freeing his arms and cracking that one. Runs coming easily. The Warriors are aware of it. And so that will be a strategic timeout and drinks also to the players. And Sahil will play some good music in the meanwhile. This ball coming from a height. Well tossed up delivery. Will the break bring or change the momentum of the game? The Panthers. The Warriors are looking for a wicket. Good ball that. Well flighted delivery. Meters got his line now. Got a deep extra cover. Wideish mid off. Wideish mid on. Mid wicket. Deep backward square leg. And the catch there. Probably a well hit shot. The Warriors are hunting. They want a wicket. Good try that from it. Well tossed up again. Single. It's very clear now. Mit is giving a lot of air, inviting the batsman to play his shots. Whether the batsman takes up to the challenge of hitting it, it's up to him. But we have a contest on hand. This time pulling the ball to square leg. Fielder there, looking for two. Amog picks up. So end of the over, balls and overs ticking by. Looking for wickets are the Warriors. It's been quiet. Well, flighted delivery there. Arjun very cautious. He's bowling to a well spread out field. This one hit hard, a biggie and a six. Arjun doesn't like to be cowed down. He's played to the merit of the ball and finally unleashing this wonderful six over the top of the rope. Going for the second one, repeating the shot this time. Same place, same phone number, but a little over the top. The ball going no change in the pattern.
Come on, Jack, come on.
And this time the bat wins. And that's the third six. 3 sixes coming consecutively. And Arjun's message is very clear. I'm not going to hang around. And I'm going to go for the strokes. And rightly so is done. Got 3 consecutive sixes. And that's the fourth one. So the coaches working on their laptops. Karthik will be a little busy moving on the scores. That is 4 sixes in succession. So Arjun says, that's enough for me. I'll take a single, go on to the other side and take strike. Pretty costly over from JD. One of those rare moments in the game. The Arjun's bat got the better of him. Probably if the ground was a little bigger, the story would have been a little different. But brave batting there from Arjun. Suddenly the totals have moved up. It's 101 for the loss of 2 wickets after 9. target. 150 easy so putting ಒಳ್ಳೆ side ಇದು ಎನ್ನೆದು match ಭಯಂಕರ match That's the third one. Totally misjudging that one. Fielder at point should crouch and walk in as a norm. They want to challenge Chinmay, who's got a good arm. One bounce into the keeper's hand, putting pressure on the youngster there. Lives up to it. Picks up cleanly and throws. Quick single. Good throw coming from the deep. A nice boundary. And suddenly the runs have come and the total is just over the horizon. "48 runs from 60 deliveries is what they need. Arjun Nair on 37. Aaron is on 29. Come on, JD! The Super Kings have figured out the bowling so far. There was a line of fire in that stroke as the ball was travelling all along the ground to the boundary for a 4. Looks like the Super Kings are in a big hurry. And the coach has got a plane to catch. He's flying out. Six. The Super Kings are playing as if they are in the power play. End of the over. After 11, 126 for the loss of 2 wickets, 32 runs required.
Welcome to Bangalore, India's Silicon Valley, a city where tradition meets innovation and every corner is brimming with opportunities. At Ames Institute, we offer an enriching campus life where diversity thrives, creativity flourishes, and academic excellence is our hallmark. Ames Institute's Bangalore, empowering minds since 1994.
Let's begin by congratulating the winners, 6 Super Kings. An outstanding display today. Hard luck, 6 boys once again. Well fought. And special thanks to the groundsmen, the cameramen, as well as the umpires here. I would like to acknowledge the coaches as well for their work. And the sponsors, starting with Cult, SG, Ames, Vespa, Java Rain Resorts, and Rishta and CSC for their support in making this a successful one. Now let's move on to the presentation. I have Mr. Lohit, the umpire, the qualified umpire from KSCA, to give away the awards. The first award, the Ames Institute's Best Fielder of the Match award, goes to Nathan. He's been waiting for this since ages. Thank you, Nathan. Next, the Vespa Most Economical Bowler award goes to Arjun Nair. A complete different story today. Thank you. Next, I would like to request Arjunai to stay back for the next award, the Java Rain Resorts Maximum Sixes Award. Once again, Arjunaya. Raining sixes today. Try to replicate what he got. Got very close to it. Next, the Rishta Best Partnership Award, and that goes to Krishav and Jay Desai. And the last award for today's game, the Ames Institute's Player of the Match Award, goes to Nidish once again. Joined the academy for getting better with bat, but he's been outstanding with the ball. I would like to call UV to come up, as well as JD to come up as well from here. Okay, so first let me ask UV about, were you under pressure after last time's loss?
No, I think last game also 250, we almost chased it. We were very close. And we always knew 150 runs were never hard on this ground. We could always get it under 15 overs. So I'm happy our Aaron batted well, Piggy batted well. So.
Okay, and did you have any doubts about the wicket after the way the Warriors played their first inning? Do you think it was meant for 200 plus, or you thought it's actually, or you guys bowled better?
Wicket was really flat. I think we bowled really well. I think our fielding can be better. Senior players like Mithul fell off in batting and fielding both. So they need to take some responsibility from the next game. And I feel Warriors also could have done a bit better when they were batting. They didn't take their chances when they could have. And we did it so.
When you told this to Piggy last time, he's done well today. I hope Mithul does the same in the next game. Thank you. JD, up to next. I think you guys are 1-1 and 3 losses. I think the next 2 games are going to be very crucial for you. You can still make it to the top 2 if you win with a good margin. So, what is the message to the boys?
Again, the message would be not to give up, because even though we have a 1% chance, we'll still keep fighting till the end. Obviously, our result doesn't really matter now, because we need to take a look at the other 2 games. Things need to go our way, and that's our best shot.
I think we all know what kind of fighter you are. So, good luck to you and to your team. Before we complete, thank you guys. Before we end the presentation, I have 2 awards, extra awards. First one is the orange cap, and that goes to Praka. Is not here. I would request Mr. Ashwin or Ashwin to come forward and just collect the cap for Praka. Thank you. Next, the purple cap, and that goes to Ambrish. I'll wait. I'll take again. A kind request to all the awardees to stay back for a photo at the end here. And thank you everyone for joining us today, and see you all this weekend. It's going to be an exciting weekend for all. Thank you.